Liverpool's search for attacking reinforcements this summer has taken an intriguing turn, and it could be good news for the Anfield hierarchy. As speculation continues to swirl around potential incomings, fresh developments in the Alexander Isak saga have shifted momentum in the Reds' favour. With key pieces beginning to fall into place, the Swedish striker's name is now rising steadily to the top of Liverpool's shortlist, and a significant obstacle may have just been cleared. So what is the boost? Let's break this down along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Virgil van Dijk has been impressed with the quality of Liverpool's signings so far and how they have settled, with the captain eager to see what comes next. Before his new 2-year commitment to Liverpool became official, Van Dijk spoke of the club's plans for a big summer in the transfer window. Few would have predicted their spending to come at the scale it has, with £295 million already spent on 7 players, and the new arrivals only set to continue. Speaking to the media following an open training session in the heat of Hong Kong's Kai Tak Sports Park, Van Dijk assessed Liverpool's business so far and their chances of more success in 2025/26. This season we all start from scratch, he stressed. I think everyone is trying to improve their teams and us as well. I think we've made great additions to the team so far, and let's see what happens for the rest of the transfer window. But I think it's all down to hard work, showing our quality and consistency. We know how difficult that is. So focus on ourselves, and the hard work obviously is already going. We work so hard in training, double sessions in the heat and the humidity here. It's good to be here, seeing so many fans out here, and the love we get is incredible. We really appreciate it. Liverpool now appear poised to resume their pursuit of Newcastle striker Alexander Isak after the Swede skipped his side's pre-season tour of Singapore and South Korea and informed them of his desire to leave. The other faces are Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong, Georgi Mamardashvili, and backup goalkeepers Freddie Woodman and youngster Armin Pexi. Asked about his impressions of those new signings, Van Dijk was full of praise. Coming to Liverpool, I think they'll definitely have the quality to play for Liverpool, the Dutchman said. For me, it's very important about how they settle in the group and how they fit into the squad that we have. All of them, Armin the young goalie who just came from out of nowhere probably, and settled in pretty well. Obviously Freddie, Georgie, Flo, Jeremy, Hugo came today of course. Everyone has to work hard and we're all in this together, and that's the main thing. We stick together no matter what, and we have to fight for everything that's ahead of us. Now in a massive Isak to Liverpool boost, Liverpool are now expected to make an official approach for Newcastle striker Alexander Isak, while his current club make contact over replacements. Isak is looking to leave St James's Park this summer, having informed Newcastle of his desire to explore a move elsewhere. Remarkably, his most likely switch appears to be Liverpool, despite the Premier League champions having already spent £295 million this summer, including £79 million on striker Hugo Ekitike. It is a scarcely believable situation given Fenway Sports Group's reputation as frugal spenders. But this week, Chief Executive Billy Hogan outlined their ambition to make sure that we are behaving like one of the biggest clubs in the world. The Mail's Craig Hope reported on Thursday that Liverpool are readying a formal approach for Isak following initial contact earlier this month. While the transfer is not guaranteed as Newcastle hold firm in their valuation of £150 million, it is telling the Hope ads they are making discreet inquiries over a big-ticket frontman. The primary candidate is RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, who was also linked with a move to Liverpool earlier in the summer following an inquiry a year ago. Hope explains that exploratory contact has been made over a deal for Sesko, with that interest corroborated by Sky Sports' Keith Downey, while TalkSport's Alex Crook names Leipzig teammate Lois Openda as another option. Newcastle are also expected to progress in a move for Brentford's Jon Wissa this weekend, according to Hope, having already had a £25 million bid rejected. Wissa is slated to move to Tyneside for around £35 million, though he is considered an alternative attacking option following Callum Wilson's exit. rather than a direct replacement for Isak. The Mail's Lewis Steele writes on Isak that despite being politely told to go away, they have not, and if Isak is available, they will have another look and are readying an official approach. If the champions want him and opt to go full out for the deal, it seems likely he will be pulling on the new Liverpool kit come next month, Steele adds. A lot of ifs, buts and maybes, but the simple summary is, the Reds like him and he wants to leave Newcastle. Normally that only ends one way. In other news, Liverpool's interest in Rodrigo is growing and they have taken the next step in the process, Foot Mercato reports. They claim discussions have now opened between Anfield Chiefs and the 24-year-old's entourage to discover the feasibility for his possible move to the Premier League, some 8 years on since he rejected the Reds as a teenager. No contact has been made with Real Madrid directly yet. England is said to be Rodrigo's preferred destination, despite the allure of Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich. The Brazilian is set to fully discover Los Blancos' plan for him next season, but for now, it is suggested his squad role will continue under manager Xabi Alonso. Therefore, the winger has not ruled out leaving. Florian Plettenberg of Sky Sports Germany had provided his own update on Rodrigo beforehand. The reporter made his own claim that Liverpool were watching the situation closely as Real are open to selling their player, meaning Rodrigo himself is exploring his options. But there is one huge if in the case of the Reds taking action to make this signing. Before beginning, they would have to be certain they are selling Luis Diaz. As LFC News have reported this summer, Liverpool's stance has been against selling their number 7, even rejecting a £58.6 million offer from Bayern Munich. The German champions are expected to come back with an improved attempt, so it is still a live situation. As things stand, Liverpool's growing interest in Rodrigo signals intent, but it's a move that hinges on one major condition. The Reds are unlikely to make a concrete push unless Luis Diaz is sold, a scenario that remains unresolved despite heavy interest from Bayern Munich. With discussions now underway between Liverpool and Rodrigo's representatives and Real Madrid reportedly open to a sale, the groundwork is quietly being laid. Whether it all materializes into a blockbuster transfer depends on the next domino to fall at Anfield. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.